Welcome back to the Heads Up Show. It's Steve, and I'm here today with Benny, aka Pack Money Benny. Say hello to the people.
What's up, people?
So I want to know, what are you doing here, man?
Listen, I hopped in the car, drove 8.5 hours from Columbus, Ohio.
Yep.
I'm a semi-professional quarterback. TikTok told me my helmet was outdated. I found out you could get me right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing here.
To visit little old me at Gridiron.
No, big old you.
Big old me. So good to have you, man.
Me too.
Really, always a pleasure to see people come in for these YouTube experiences. I'm pumped to have you here.
I'm super excited.
What is the plan for you on social media, and where is the name coming from?
Other than football, I'm the host of the Pack Games, obstacle-based competition. I pit people against each other, and they just go at it. So that's where the Pack Gang came from. I represent it everywhere. That's where these colors came from. That'll go on the custom helmet. We'll have the Pack Gang decals.
I'm excited to do this. We're doing 2 helmets today, a silver Schutt F7 VTD blackout package, and then we're doing a royal blue matte adult speed flex with the blackout package. We are doing crazy cool stuff to this one in particular. This one is the one that you're gonna actually be playing with, yeah?
Yes, I am.
This one's more of just a showpiece. And you never know, man.
I'm gonna wear it too.
I was gonna say.
It'll be on, definitely
right,
rock it.
All right, and then what we're gonna do from here is go into a different area. We're gonna remove these big honkin' warning labels, and we're gonna make it legit. You stick around, we got a lot coming.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. All right, we want to take this warning label off, and we want to put our own on. So I am using this heat gun, which gets crazy hot. And if you're doing this at home, you can use a hair dryer. Just takes a little bit longer. And you just carefully go over it, not too close, back and forth, and you'll see the warning label actually start to shrink and possibly crackle a little bit. And when it does, that means it is ready to start getting pulled off. I have this neat little scraper, which is plastic. Do not use a metal blade. I promise you, you will jack your helmet up. Off we go. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Steve, that looks terrible. Well, we use this stuff. This is not a sponsored ad. I promise you, this stuff is just legit. And just work it in on painted helmets. You don't want to go pressing crazy hard. You just do it in a circular motion. This will dry as good as new, nice and smooth. So Benny, it is your turn, my friend.
My turn.
Hell yeah, man.
It looks great.
On to the studio. All right, man, it's studio time. Maybe my favorite part of this whole thing. So we got quite a few things going on. You are going to be putting together the F7. I'm putting together the Speed Flex. There's a lot going on with this one. So let's just dive right in, and then we're gonna chat about things.
That works.
All right, put that thing on its face like this. That creates a nice, stable working condition for you. I'm gonna start with putting my warning label on, and you can just follow my lead, man. How about that?
Ready to do.
So you want me to just do this my way?
Oh, of course.
Or do you want to dictate?
Listen, you have the magic touch.
Oh, all right.
I want to see it.
All right, so I follow this little seam line and come right off like a flagpole. So I want to talk about some things, man.
Of course.
Let's talk about some things. So you are the kind of guy that I instantly got a good vibe from when we talked on the phone, right? Mm-hmm. You wrote in, I believe initially, an email.
Yes.
After you were about to buy something from another site.
I actually got to the point where I was inserting my credit card information. I think I got a Facebook message, and I clicked over and I saw your ad. Once I saw your ad, I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, between the selection, between the YouTube experience, and then just the branding overall,
yeah,
I was like, I have to reach out to these people.
Well, you put all of that somehow in a pretty short email. And I was like, it got sent to me and to Amanda, and I'm reading this thing and I'm like, I'm calling this dude. So I literally picked up my phone and just gave you a call. I was like, hey, and you felt my excitement and you were like, well, I appreciate you reaching out to me. And we got to chatting and you know, you got a lot of things going on. Tell everybody that's watching now where you play football, what you do with social media, and what's the future like for Ben.
I can do that. So I play out of Columbus, Ohio. I play with the Columbus Gladiators. We are a part of the BCFL, which is the Blue Collar Football League. And there's really, people don't understand, there are semi-pro and amateur leagues everywhere.
Yes.
People think it's NFL or nothing, XFL now, USFL. But there's, football's broken down into tiers basically.
Yep.
And once you get down to tier 2, you have overseas, you have indoor football leagues. And then you have a bunch of amateur leagues where people just still play for the love of it.
That's right. That's right.
And it's, I basically started miking myself up on my last, is literally my championship game. It just kind of took off. I was able to get a couple clips of it. Unfortunately, we lost in the championship. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
But just to see people's perception of what semi-pro was, some loved it, some hated it.
Yep.
Either way, I'm like, there's some interest here.
There's an audience.
Yes, there's an audience. And so I really just plan on taking this next season. Our season starts up very soon. That's why I had to get my helmets going.
Yeah.
And I just plan on miking myself up for every game. And then really just bringing the experience to the average person not playing football.
I mean, I love everything about it. There have been a lot of people over the years, a lot of people who have just reached out to us and have been like, yo, Green Gridiron, you know, let me get a free visor. You took a way different approach.
I did.
You came to us with a plan, with a history of what you've already achieved, and we decided as a company to be your sponsor. So you can officially say you are a brand ambassador and you are sponsored by Green Gridiron. It's an extremely, extremely small amount of people that can say that because we're really selective. And I think that we got a good partnership going.
No, most definitely. And first and foremost, I appreciate the sponsorship and really just your excitement has matched mine, which I didn't expect. But
before I called you, I always vet everybody that asks for anything. In your case, you weren't really asking for anything. As a matter of fact, we mutually came up with this, which was nice.
Yes.
That's the real way to do it. So I'm excited to see what your plans are for YouTube.
And that's what I'm extremely excited about. This will be a part of my first YouTube video, my kind of coming out party.
Pretty good start.
No, most definitely. Because I think TikTok has been great, Instagram great, but I want to give people a larger experience where I can do full games. I can show off the personalities on my football team. I can, the traveling, the fun afterwards. There's just so much that goes into, again, semi-pro that people don't know exist.
So I had these decals made out of the artwork you sent us. These are that flat or matte style, which I just think are great. I did that because, well, I wanted to match the style of this insanely cool Speed Flex. So I've gone over this a few times with people, but I'm just gonna do it again. When you're doing decals on your helmet, you wanna follow that brow line and tilt it back a touch, right? This way, when it's on your head, it's straight. So just like that.
Got it.
And then like all decals, you work from the inside out to make sure you don't have any creases or bubbles. And these are the real deal decals. They're 20 mil thick, just like all the NCAA and college players wear. So these will last for quite a while. That's looking good already.
Now, where would you put it on the F7?
Good luck is where I put it. So the F7 complicates things a touch, but I actually held this up to this prior, and I like the way it fits. So you hold the helmet like this for a second. Let me swap. And what I would do is put it right there.
That looks good to me. Perfect.
Yep. So you got to really make sure you fold those down. We'll rub it, and we'll hit these with a heat gun before you go to really lock them in place.
Got it.
When we're done building this, we're going to do our version of a jersey swap. We got a gift bag for you. I think I saw a little present with my name on it.
Nice box waiting on you.
Heck yeah, so.
A lot of good stuff in it.
So hang on and see what we're doing. Let me see that.
This is ridiculous. This is.
Dude, what I'm going to do with this is double these up because I don't like being able to see the Riddell under it. The Speed Flex, we put on some white clips. You put on black clips on yours, but you got a little work to do.
I do.
So Schutt F7 VTDs don't come with the T-nuts in the sides. And it's really because unlike the Speed Flex, where the padding holds it in place, there is no padding in this one particular spot. So what you're doing is sliding the T-nut through there, and then you're going to put a piece of tape. You got it. And then this way, that tape will help lock that thing in place. So when you screw it down, you're not trying to hold it with your finger. And then if it spins, you're gonna slice your finger and you're gonna be upset. So I should mention that this kind of unique face mask is a Zuti Crusader. It is, for now, the only face mask that is investment casted. There's no welds, which is why you notice all the lines are super smooth and clean because there's no weld points. Just a little interesting fun fact. And since you play for the teams and the leagues that you play for, you don't have to follow like crazy strict rules.
Not too strict. You might not be able to wear a smoked out visor in high school. I'm not sure about the college rules, but in these leagues, they want you to wear smoked out.
Sure.
Yeah, they want to add a little flair to it. You should have a safe helmet. All of your pads should be safe, but you should be able to make your own decisions with what you consider safe. Like I said, the Revolution was the most comfortable. I've never had any injuries with it.
Yeah.
I am good. I call myself Peyton Manning. I know how not to take a hit sometimes.
That's it.
You gotta know when to fold them sometimes.
Yep.
But you should upgrade every now and then. I think it was about time, and the way these are looking right now.
Speaking of, I think it is time to give the world a full look at what we made. First off, good job, man.
Well,
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it because it's been a while.
So you brought this visor. That was the one thing that you were like, man, I gotta have this one. And I gotta tell you, it fits this F7 like it was molded for it.
It's a glove.
It is beautiful. You did a great job. These visor clips, some people don't know this, they're designed to go up, down, sideways, any way that you want. So smart move putting it that way. We got the Pack Gang logo on the sides, gang on the front, gang on the back. Pack Money Benny.
Can we talk about this though? Because this is
please
better than I would have ever dreamed. I'm like, don't get me wrong, I really like this helmet too.
Yep.
And this is my on-field. Unfortunately, I will have to probably take these decals off for my Gladiator decals. This is a nice start though.
Yeah.
But this right here.
Go ahead, bro. You go ahead and handle that bad boy.
The matte, the Oakley.
It's a beautiful thing. All in, you know, all these pieces that are used here will be in the description if you want to try to make your own. I'll tell you this much, so you don't have sticker shock. This is a $200 face mask and an $80 visor and a $60 chin strap. So you are looking at about a $750 all in on this one. But again,
I'm gonna correct them. We did the math. And it was around $940.
Okay.
It's a little more expensive, which I take pride in that because semi-pro athletes, amateur athletes, I don't think get enough credit for.
That's true.
We have to work full-time jobs just like everybody else.
Yep.
So to be able to do something and have a passion for something and to get some sort of recognition for it is always, it's amazing.
This bag is for you.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm gonna go ahead and take this.
Please take it.
So let's talk about this real quick. So people who come on the show for YouTube experience, they often leave with some sort of a goodie bag. Your case, there might be a little bit more in there because I wanted to give a little something for your brother too, who's dedicated and by your side that whole ride. So yeah, man, let's dig in.
I'm excited.
Loving this.
And so this is the helmet bag.
That's the helmet bag.
I get two of them because I got.
You got it.
You're the man.
Yeah, bro.
See, I like anything neon. This is.
Yeah, we do free helmet bags for people who buy field use helmets with us. It's just one of those little nice touches that we like to try.
Coffee man? Coffee man?
Yes, sir. I mean, offset, I am dying to get into my cup of Starbucks that I have waiting back there. So
Gotta have it.
Etched little
Gotta
pint
have it.
glass, of course, for your favorite choice of beverage.
Water.
Right,
Always
exactly. What am I looking at here? Tell me about
So
these.
these are some BCAAs from Ultra Human. There's another sponsor of mine. They originally started sponsoring the Pack Games. They make aminos, they make proteins, they make nootropics. So bring those.
All right.
But these BCAAs, I stand by the product. Oh, I get 2 glasses.
Yes, sir.
One for my brother.
Hey, bro.
I appreciate you.
Got a hooked up brother, man. There's a lot of love between you guys and excitement. I'm all about it. Man,
I have 5 brothers.
do you?
I have 5 of us.
Where do
There's
you?
6 of us.
Where do you fall? Right in
One
the
of the
middle?
middle ones.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
the middle ones.
I can tell. I can tell.
I never know if that's a compliment or not.
I don't know either. An extra little
With
hoodie for
blues,
you. Hey,
with
man.
blues.
There you go.
There you go.
So, loving this. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Perfect. The
have
Pack
it.
Games.
See? It
I
all
can't
ties
wait
in.
to check them out, man. I cannot wait.
Do it.
So, this
Do
has
it.
been just an awesome, pleasurable experience. And please, if you want to come on this show, go to the description of this video. You book through the website. You leave a $40 deposit just to lock in your date. And then you get to be on set with me, building your very own field use or collectible helmet like Benny here, man.
Like me.
All right, bro.
Let's do it. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Nothing but love. Great job.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much
This
for
is
watching.
Artwork.
It is.
Artwork.
Till next time, cheers.